Welcome back to the Future, Back in Time. This episode, we're going to have Doc Brown taking his turn. He's sitting right over here with the DeLorean at Hill Valley High. And Marty is also here with him. So I think we have a bit of a cunning plan for him. But of course, before we get into any cunning plans, we have to go to the turn tracker and see what that has to say. We do have Biff knocked out here at Doc Brown's house, which hopefully is going to be good for us. All right, let's go to the turn tracker for Doc Brown's turn and see what we have to do. Alright, so here we are at the turn tracker. It's going to be Doc Brown's turn. Boom! We move one over, and yeah, we have to do a love meter check first, and then we're going to be drawing a movement card. Alright, well, what do we do for the love meter check, which is a little image here? We actually have to go right up here to the love meter and see where the cube is, and if it's not on one of these heart symbols, we're going to lose a piece of the picture. So yeah, you can see the cube is not there. All right, let's go to the love meter tracker and do that first. And as you can clearly see, the love meter tracker is at 5, which is good, but not good enough. So the picture, oh my goodness, is going to start fading right about now. Oh my goodness, there goes Marty's brother. Alright, so yes, and of course we lose the game if the entire picture flips over to the other side. Alright, now we have a movement card. The next thing up, so what do we have for movement? We have move Lorraine clockwise 1 space, and Biff activates twice. Okay, let's go ahead back to the board and do that. Alright, so here we have George and Lorraine and Jennifer are all at George's house. However, we have to move Lorraine 1 space clockwise, which is going to be this way. So she's going over to Lou's Cafe. And yes, Biff activates twice, which is not good. But what are you going to do? So first activation, he actually stands up again. Second activation, he's going to head either towards George or Lorraine, whichever's closer. Well, guess what? Comes right in here. George! Oh boy, so he is just nothing but trouble. Alright, we're going to now have Doc take his turn. He's just up here to the north of our camera view here at Hill Valley High, and he's there with Marty. So I think Marty's going to assist him in trying to move the DeLorean. So let's see how we're going to do that. Alright, so Marty's got a nice pile of tokens. He's going to assist Doc by using the speed token, giving 1 speed die. Alright, let's see what Doc's going to do. Doc also has 1 speed die. He's going to flip that over, and he's going to use that for a speed die. Let's hope we don't see the Biff, though. Alright, we're going to be rolling those 2 dice, and we're going to see, or hope, let's hope we can move the DeLorean a long ways. Alright, got the DeLorean. We got Doc assisted by Marty. We also have Biff and George in the same location. Come on, let's not see any Biff. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's two moves, and we're not gonna re-roll anything. We can try to re-roll to get doubles, but I'm not gonna bother. We didn't get a Biff, and that's all we were looking for. Wow, so the DeLorean moves 2 spaces. It still has like 1, 2, and off the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 6 more movements just to get it to Doc's house. Wow. Alright, Doc's got lots more he can do. And we have Biff now with George, which is bad. But we also have this one up at the clock tower. I think we're going to have Doc try to go up there and do that. And we also have the hook to get up there as well. So the manure truck, so he's got to roll a science, or a knowledge, I should say, and a courage, and that would complete that. So let's see how Doc's going to get up there and do that. Alright, so Doc's going to use 1 of his tokens for movement, and I think he's going to use this one for 3 movement. That'll leave him a heart, a wild, a courage, and a knowledge. I think that's good. Let's go move Doc 3 spaces. We don't have to actually move Doc 3 spaces. He only has to move 2. And he can move through town square, so he'll go 1 and 2. So he's now here at the clock tower with the DeLorean part, the hook, And that opportunity, and I think he's going to try to succeed at this opportunity. Oh boy, we're living dangerously. However, this is a great one because if he succeeds, he's going to knock Biff out again, buying us some more time. If he fails, though, Biff's going to activate and he's in the same space as George, and that's not good. So let's go flip over some tiles for Doc. He needs 1 science success and 1 courage success. Alright, so if we need a science success and a courage success, obviously we're going to take the courage die here, and we're going to take the knowledge die. They give us our best odds of getting what we need. There, alright, he's got his dice set. I mean, he can roll more dice if he wants, but I don't think we're going to, because I have another kind of plan for him if this works out. Alright, let's go back to the board, get out the dice tray, and we'll see if Doc can get Biff and his gang to run into the manure truck. Oh boy, alright Doc, let's do this. Let's hope we succeed. And wow, unbelievable. I cannot believe this. Doc pulls it off. Unreal. This, of course, we're turning into a courage. And this is, all we needed was 1 of each. And Doc does it. Wow. Doc goads Biff and his goons into the manure truck, and I think good things are about to happen because of it. Reward, draw a power token. So I'll just randomly grab a power token here for Doc. So what does he get? He gets 1 wild can be turned into 2 wilds. That's a pretty good thing to get. So we'll take that. And what else happens on the truck? So move Biff to the clock tower, knock him down, and add a knockdown token. God. So he gets added to the clock tower with a knockdown token. Now he's far, far away from Lorraine and George. This is absolutely really good. Okay, that was an opportunity that worked. Oh my goodness. And of course we need a new opportunity. This one's going to be pick up supplies at the South Shop. Draw 1 power token, gain the radiation suit. So that's going to be here at the South Shops. Well, somebody has to get over to the South Shops here anyway to try and retrieve the gasoline. So there we go. Wow, what a fantastic turn. Doc still has 2 tokens left though, so let's go back to his player mat and see what else he's going to try to do. Alright, Doc is going to use his wild roll token as a 3 movement. So let's go back to the board and I'll show you what he's going to try to do there. Alright, so kind of a longest shot. So Doc gets to move 3 spaces. He's going to go 1, 2 in the same area with, oh no, hang on, wait a second. He's going to go 1, 2 to lose Cafe, grab Lorraine, and for his 3rd movement, move back to George's house. We've got Jennifer, we have Doc, and we have them both sitting now at George's house. And so Jennifer, once again, is going to now assist Doc, I think, in doing a love challenge, because we got to try and crank that meter up as high as we can. Let's go back to Doc's area. He's going to flip a token, and Jennifer's going to assist him this time. Alright, so Doc, of course, has his final token, which is a love die token. So we're going to get that for him. And now Jennifer's going to assist him. That's going to really kind of nerf Jennifer's turn. However, Jennifer's, we got to do what we got to do. So, I mean, we could just leave it there and let Jennifer have her turn next. What am I doing? No, we're gonna have Jennifer assist. And by Jennifer assisting, of course, she's going to flip over her love die token and add that. Let's hope we see that when we roll it. All right, back to the board. We're going to get rolling those love dice and hope George and Lorraine smoke their way up the love track. I mean, that's what we want. All right, is love in the air, or are we going to screw this up? Now, Biff's a long ways away at the clock tower. I love that. All right, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We get actually... it's not fantastic, but it's not horrible. We move 2 up the love tracker, but Biff activates once. Well, I mean, we got to see the Biff die once in a while, right? Let's hope it's rare, but we do. So we got to activate Biff once, 2 on the love meter. Let's get to doing that. So Biff, I guess, is getting his car towed away and getting the manure taken out of it. We lose a token on him. He's still lying down knocked out, though, which is excellent. Let's go to the love tracker. It's going up 2. All right, right, this is what we like to see. At 6-7, we're still miles away. Well, I don't know. I guess we're kind of halfway to where we need to get to. All right, back to, I guess, Doc's player board. He's done everything he can do, flipped over all of his tokens. So let's go back to his player mat and see what we're going to do there. All right, so here's Doc's player mat, and I'm going to take the bead off of here and move it down to Jennifer because she's going to be going next in our next episode tomorrow. We're going to flip over all his tokens now and see what he's got. All right, so Doc's tokens are all flipped over. So he's got a pretty good mitt full there. I wish we had more, but you have to complete the opportunities. You have to complete the trouble cards to get extra power tokens, and not everyone has been successful doing that. Marty, of course, has been doing a fine job of that, but there you have it. All right, back to the main board. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. I think Doc had a pretty darn good turn, and but we still have a long ways to go. All right, I'm pretty happy with how things went. We got Biff knocked out a little bit up here at the clock tower. He's way far away from Lorraine and George, who are together right now until we go to the next turn, of course. And we got Jennifer here, Doc here, Marty up here with the car. So Marty might be able to move the car a little bit. I don't know. We've got to get the car here. We've got to get the last two pieces, the gas, the hook. And we got to get Lorraine and George up into the lovey-dovey zone, the heart zone of the meter. We've got one part of the picture flipped over now. Not bad. I don't think we're doing terrible, but I don't know. This game can be rough. I've been rolling pretty well. I haven't rolled a lot of biffs, which is awesome because, boy, he can be really annoying in this game. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, your subscriptions, likes. Really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel if you thumbs up the video. Or subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. I'm really cranking them out this year. I'm going to try my best to get as many playthroughs up as I can. If you're enjoying this kind of content, I play the games right through from beginning to end, so you get to see how the entire game plays, not just a real quick review, which a lot of channels do, which I don't mind, don't get me wrong, but I do like to see how a game completely plays, and I have a lot of fun playing them, so I hope you enjoy that. So thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for Jennifer's turn for the continuation of Back to the Future, Back in Time.